What's going on, guys? It's Adonis, and today I'm giving you guys my review of these Snapchat spectacles. Are they any good? Are they worth your money? Let's get into it. Now, before we get started, a quick disclaimer. I have been using the Snapchat spectacles now for about a month here in Australia. The only person here with them, really dope by the way. And if you're new to my channel, I usually spend anywhere from 1 week to 2 weeks on a product before actually giving you my review. So I can give you a really solid, as informative review as I possibly can from my perspective. But with these, I have never used anything like these before. So I really needed to really absorb why they exist, why I may or may not like them, so I can help you guys decide if this is something you guys want to buy. So let's get into it, see what they're all about. So first, let's talk the design. So I'm gonna start with the case. Now the case itself is actually really cool. So inside the case, obviously, the spectacles sit. Really nice. And there's a little charging proprietary dock here to actually charge the spectacles when they're sitting inside the case. And there's a little proprietary dock here on the back, right there, to charge the spectacles case. And if you want to see how much battery life the spectacle case has, a little button here gives you a little light indicator to tell you how much battery the case actually has. So right now we got 4 dots of battery. You know what that means? I really don't know what that means. Now, as far as the design of the case, I think it's cool. Like, it does seem a little bit big, but to be honest, for what you're getting, you kind of want to make sure it's going to protect these, since it is a piece of technology, not to mention the fact that the materials are really nice. The inside feels really nice, solid outside, but has a little cushion to it. It doesn't feel cheap, which I really like. And you have the little Snapbot logo right there, which is really cool. So I think overall, as far as the design of the case, really dope. But let's actually talk about the spectacles. Now, when you see these like in ads or things like that, it doesn't really kind of show how fly these things actually are. And that's actually the best thing about them. Like, they don't seem like a piece of technology. Like, they just seem like a really cool fashion statement, and I actually really dig it. At first, I wasn't really feeling the whole yellow things, but it actually grew on me really, really fast. Now, as far as how they feel, they're really tight fitting on my head. I think I have like an average size head, but maybe not. And I think because how you buy them, like at the vending machines for them, you can't really try them on. So it's really hard to see if they're gonna fit you well or they're not. So I would definitely caution that, but $100, I bet that if you buy them and they don't fit, somebody will buy them off of you for more than what you paid for. Now, in these yellow circles, you have this side, which has the LED indicator to let the people know that you're recording them. And on the inside, you have an LED light here as well to let you know that you're still recording. And you'll have like a little blinking countdown light to let you know when you're about to finish. Now, on the other side, the right side is actually where the camera lives. It is a really wide angle lens, which I really like, but keep in mind that it's on this eye. So if you're trying to do things like, let's say, comedic things with your snaps, make sure that your right eye is aligned with whoever it is that you're looking at. Because if you're aligned with your left eye with that person, it may not be the perspective that you think it is. And the materials that they use for the spectacles, I actually really like as well. And this whole like little, see-through design, kind of like faux wood look, I actually really like quite a bit. And like I said, I was actually really surprised how well these things were put together. Everything feels really tight. They don't feel cheap whatsoever. I think the only thing that I would wish that you had the option to use these for would be either prescription lenses or darker lenses. But other than that, these are fire. Now, how they work is actually really brilliant, and how they pair with the phone, I actually really, really enjoy. So if you actually go into your Snapchat, you have a little circle under the record button, and that's for your spectacles. And from there, you can actually see days back of the things you've actually shot with your spectacles. Super dope. So for the regular definition video, they're synced via Bluetooth, and that's perfectly fine for people that are using it on their phones, not really worrying about high-end video quality. Now, you do have the ability to import HD video from the spectacles, and it kind of records it simultaneously. So when you hit the HD button, it will then tell you to go to your settings to switch over to the Wi-Fi, which the spectacles emit. So it kind of creates a network between the devices, and you import the HD right into your phone. It's so good. It's so good. Now, as far as the HD quality, I'm not 100% sure if it's 720 or 1080. That's still kind of yet to be seen, or I've looked on their website. I couldn't really find a definitive answer for that. So I will try to find out, and if you guys leave a comment in the comment section down below, I will answer that question once I do find out what that is. Now, if you want to pull your footage from the actual specs application and bring it into, like, let's say Instagram or Facebook or into your camera roll, you can do that as well. So each day it creates a story for your spectacles. So today is January 26th. When I touch that, I can see, everything from this day. If I slide up, I then have the ability to export this entire day as a video. And what it does is it creates a square video, but it still shows super wide, but more of a fisheye in the center. So it's like a circle inside of a square. So if you're exporting it to, let's say, something like Instagram or Twitter, it actually fits perfect. So it's one of those things where, yeah, it may not be perfect for like vlogging and things like that, but you may be able to do some cool or unique things with it. So I will show you guys what that looks like now.
I'll catch up. What? Would you get naked for art.com? I would. I would. Crazy.
Now, one of my favorite things about the videos when you actually upload them into your Snap is the ability that they rotate. So because it's a super wide angle camera, you can actually rotate it and it doesn't mess up the orientation because it's far wider than the phone is, which is really awesome. So this is probably one of the coolest features about it. And when you add things like text or any of your Bitmojis, they actually stay center and they rotate with it as well. It's just really cool how it's done. And each of those stories you can either name, you can share the entire story. It's really cool how they deal with the spectacles. Like, it was so well thought out and it's just done so well. I'm like so excited about something that I wear on my face. Why? Now, how to record the snaps is actually pretty cool as well. So I'm gonna put these on, I'm gonna show you really quick. So if I press this once, it'll actually give me 10 seconds, right? If I press it again, it will extend it another 10 seconds. And if I press it again, it will do it another 10 seconds. So 30 seconds total, but every time it goes up to the 10-second mark, it will actually cut it off and make a new video. So inside of your story, you'll have your, 10-second video, it'll cut, you'll have another 10-second video, but it will be linked together. So you could, if you need to stitch them into your actual Snapchat feed or send them to somebody, they'll actually play like a continuous video and you can see it counting down. And that in itself is one of those really cool features that if you're trying to record a moment and you don't want it to stop at that, particular time, 10 seconds that come up, you can continue it until you need it to stop, up to 30 seconds. Now, how does this all affect battery life? So Snapchat claims on one charge of these spectacles, you can get 110-second snaps. Now, I didn't really test 100 snaps to see if it'll die, but I was using them for a few days without it needing to be fully charged. Keep in mind, when you put it in the case, it starts to charge it again. So it's just a really cool system for battery, and it's awesome that you don't have to worry about always having it charged. Now, just like anything, there are some things that I wish they could have done better. So one of the things that I hope they allow us to do in the future with these is manage how the video is actually brought into the device. Because right now, everything is based on importing them once you take them and then managing them from there. I do hope in the future they allow us to actually just kind of film and it goes right into the story. You don't have to worry about uploading it, it just does it automatically. I hope that's a setting that they allow us to do. Because some people I do know like to, add colors and text and Bitmojis and all this stuff to their snaps. But some people just want to record what they see at that moment. So I just hope that that's something they'll allow us to do in the future. And then if they granted us export options, so if we didn't want that kind of fisheye look in a square, but we just wanted a regular 16:9 aspect ratio video, that would be awesome. That way you can bring it into things like Premiere or Final Cut and add them into a vlog or something like that. So I just wish those were options that we had, not necessarily the default. So why do I like the Snapchat spectacles? Mainly being because I really think it's a completely different experience for somebody that's viewing content. Because I'm recording you right now, you can actually see what I'm doing from my perspective as a YouTuber, as somebody that's just living life. You get to see things literally through my eyes. These are like definitely my favorite tech device, tech product that came out in 2016, hands down. Even though I got mine at the beginning of this year, these came out last year, and man, they're incredible. Like, these are game changers because of the perspective, because of how they're integrated into a regular piece of apparel. Like, you have things like Google Glass that are trying to do a little bit more than obviously these are doing, but this is kind of like that first kind of everybody can buy them, everybody can use them kind of piece of technology like this, and it's brilliantly done. It's handled so well. Now, the most amazing part about the spectacles is the fact that they're not made by any of the large tech companies. They're made by Snapchat, which is so sick. So salute to you guys, man. This product is flame emoji. And for $129 plus tax, these are a bargain. Crazy value for what you're getting. You're getting awesome looking glasses and a video camera for Snapchat. Kill it. Kill it. Beast mode. Well, that's gonna do it for my review of the Snapchat spectacles, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on them. If you have them, let me know what you guys feel about them as well, and what colors that you guys got. If you guys like this review, hit that thumbs up button, show your boy some love, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, if you're new here, hit that APP logo in the corner to subscribe to the channel, and if you wanna check out my last video, link will be right here to the side. All right, guys, till next time, see you later.